Lummy's not here. Brian Matroni not here. But Bubba and Blitz not there.
Oh, whoa, I'm here.
I'm here.
No.
I was here.
You weren't there.
I was here, but the Brian was cooking
I've been
the
here. I have been here.
Lummy, you weren't here.
I just walked in and walked out because Brian was cooking that last sandwich.
When I turned on the microphone and the first sound uttered from my guttural hole, you were not in position.
No.
I was here before you started playing music.
And I went out and I left and went to get Brian saying, hey, we started 10:15. He says, I'm trying to make this sandwich.
Well, Brian kind of has a pass. He's actually making a sandwich.
Brian has a pass.
Yeah.
I went to go grab one.
But I don't know about Blitz, but I know me and Anna are ready to go, weren't we?
Oh, I'm ready.
But I went.
Hold on. I went and told everyone 10:14 go, and I sat down here.
Yeah, okay, then I didn't see you, but so I'll
I was here.
I got you there, kid. Lummy, you were not there.
I went and grabbed Brian.
I should blow dart you.
For what? I went and grabbed Brian? Hey, Brian, you got to get going. Like, hey,
cover your own ass, buddy. You were late.
I'm sorry. He was cooking. Mm-hmm. I thought he was cooking your sandwich.
He is.
He did.
Oh, God, he's cooking your sandwich.
He's cooking your sandwich, Lummy.
Too.
No, he's cooking your sandwich now.
But Brian, did I not?
Shut the fuck up, Lummy.
Jeez.
He did tell me to get my ass in here.
You can't rush the chef.
Yeah. By the way,
sandwich you got.
God dang, this fucking sandwich looks like.
I'm gonna jizz.
Oh my God! I'm taking my glasses off for this one.
Oh man, and it's delayed a fucking minute.
Now, Brian the Babyface. By the way, welcome to the after show, and I'm checking, but yes, we are on YouTube. And hold on, and I've not refreshed my Facebook.
Yep, we're on Facebook.
Yeah, we are.
But we are on Facebook as well. 153 on Facebook is what I got. Let's don't forget we got a 2 o'clock.
And we got 163 on YouTube.
David Hernandez, $20 cash on his mom's credit card.
I wonder what's going to end up being the most. Because we did about 800. Thank you, David Hernandez. We did about 800 yesterday on YouTube, and I don't know that we ever did that many on Facebook the first time we did this.
We got 172 on YouTube, 185. Oh, the numbers are shooting up.
I
now
think
that
the
I'm
first
here.
Facebook was almost 900. The very first Facebook.
Well, Facebook is behind right now. Look at that. So this is the first time now on Wednesdays and Thursdays we're going to do double penetration like this. Dual platform where we'll be live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time all Wednesdays and Thursdays.
At least for now.
At least for now. And Blitz didn't have it properly jerry-rigged up, but he does now. Mm-hmm. And so let it eat.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
Speaking of.
Now, so Brian the Babyface Matroni, he's a one-off. He comes in once a month with Gina, his partner.
And he always brings goodies, so thank you.
Brian, you are the most thoughtful. You have a lot of things fucked up about yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of things that irritate me and people.
Mm-hmm. Irritate me.
No.
Like compensate me.
Like compensate me and my family for what Mr. I hate to get
too philosophical.
I hate to get distracted, but Brian, you're a big time attorney. Who in the fuck?
Oh, he won the Razzie for worst actor by a witness on stand.
But obviously this was drafted as part of their court case. What fucking attorney would allow even the fucking the context of the shit is bad? Is it? You would never. Do you ever have an instance where you beg for money, where you beg the jury to give you money?
No, it's very clear that Phil Campbell did not handle civil lawsuits that involved compensation of victims, because this was not the route to take.
Would this go down as one of the worst things to do if you're trying to get a jury to award you money and damages? I don't think you ask for it, do you?
The person who's hurt doesn't ask for it. Their advocate, their attorney is the one that asks for it. Not the guy who got ran over. No, but I guarantee you.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I guarantee you, this little narcissist though, he couldn't help himself but to do this. Like I don't even know that this was Phil's idea. This may have just been MJ saying, "I'm gonna do it." And yes.
So at the end of the day, and Phil said, like, man, we can't be doing that shit. I'm going to do it. You just watch when the jury sees me practically in tears. They're going to want to write a big check.
They'll be eating out of the palm of my hands.
Listen to this.
I know there's no amount of damages that will...
And he could not have fucking, said it and any more wrongly than the way he did with his pregnant pauses and his bullshit. Hold on, stand by.
He thought it was on the radio.
Me, my wife, my family. For what we experienced and the lies that were told about us, the damage to our reputation.
Sir, you're no Glenn Beck.
Yeah, where's your Christmas sweater?
I need more reverb in this courtroom. I don't like the
but
sound
I think,
levels.
The jury should award damages that will enable us to believe that we did all we could possible to clear our good names, restore our reputation, and prevent Mr. Clem from doing this to anybody else in the future.
The evil laugh.
You fucking nerd. What a fucking nerd. I'm not even a lawyer, and I can tell you shouldn't be begging for money like that, you fuckface. Even though we do it every day on Twitch. Sorry. So, Brian is one of the more perceptive guests, and he heard me talking about the ultimate sandwich combination, and that is peanut butter, banana, honey, and bacon.
Big Buck, 5,000 stars.
Thank you, Big Buck.
So how this got started?
Oh, yeah. Hey, you got to work the mic the same way each time, Blitz.
I do.
All right, go ahead.
So me and Brian were texting yesterday, and he asked, like, what should I bring in? I said fruit, so I gave him the list of fruit. So he was already at Publix listening to you talk about the sandwich stuff.
Yeah. Brian, man, he is, I don't know, he's just solid. Like, when I got sick with COVID the first time, he's the one guy that brought me this fucking care package. He brought me an oxygen meter. He brought me all this good food. He
shows up.
You're good like that, Brian. I'm not letting anybody besmirch your good name again, my friend.
Just me.
Thank you.
Just me.
and that's totally allowable.
So anyway, he went, as he was listening to the show, went and had us talk about, the ultimate Elvis experience, which would be, now Anna threw in the Yoko Jojo bread.
Right.
The halal?
Halal?
Not halal.
Not halal.
The halal
bread.
Say it with me. Challah.
Holla at your boy.
No,
It
it's
starts
not
with a
challah.
C.
It's challah.
Yeah, it starts with a C.
Challah.
There you go.
This isn't ethnic at Publix. It's just pronounced
Brioche.
not brioche.
This is French.
Braided
So
brioche.
there's this Jewish bread
Close
that's
enough.
super kick-ass. It's called challah. And so we got some of that bread. We got peanut butter on one side. We got bananas and honey. We got peanut butter, bananas, and honey on one side of the
And
sandwich.
it's honey peanut butter too.
Yes, and then it's Nutella and bacon on the other.
Yeah,
Now the
he
only
added
thing that would
Nutella.
complete this is if you would grill it up like a grilled cheese. We don't have a skillet.
Right.
Lummy, I think he made you put this on top of that. Oh, it's going to be quite messy.
Yeah, the honey is the problem there. I should
It's
have.
pouring out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
We should have cut it in half.
Sorry,
It's okay.
but I wanted you to be able to present it undone.
Do you want a knife?
Yeah, I can get you a knife.
No,
He's got a show dagger.
I just want to try a bite of this so bad.
Oh, my God. Can you, squish it down a little or something?
He did a little bit.
Okay.
What do you think, Sponge? New favorite sandwich?
Oh my God. It's like I got shit on my face.
It sure does. It sure does. Now, Lummy, take a bite.
Bubba has to let me know if I can.
Yeah, you can bite.
All right.
You can eat.
You can bite. Lummy, you can eat. I'll give you permission.
I don't even know if I can do the show knowing that I got that motherfucker on deck.
This is my first one ever.
That'd
This
be
is
like,
good.
hey, Brian, that'd be like you're watching Monday Night Football, right? And it's a game, Bucks, whatever. But you got not your wife, but the hottest bitch in the entire world in the bedroom saying, Brian.
Listen, if it was
Don't
even if
fuck
it was
me.
my wife, who I think is smoking hot, I would shut that game off in an instant.
That's what I got right here.
Yeah.
I got the game on, and I got this bitch over here yelling at me to come in here. I mean, look at she's back there, and she wants me to be eaten, and she wants to be eaten.
What does Lummy think?
The only thing that would make that better would be to pan fry it like a grilled cheese. But my God, oh my God, be interesting to know what the fucking caloric.
No, it wouldn't be interesting.
No, you don't really want to know
Yeah, it would
that.
not be interesting.
What do you think it would be, Brian?
I think that sandwich is 1,200 calories at least.
At least.
Maybe 13 or
But it has fruit in
1,400.
it.
Yeah, it's got fruit and honey. We're good.
Really that much?
Yeah, that brioche bread alone is probably 150 calories per slice.
Oh my God!
Okay.
So that's
I bet it's more than
300. Then each strip of bacon is probably what, 80 calories per strip.
Yeah.
So that's
I
240.
would say it's probably like in the ballpark of 800-900.
Yeah. So
I don't think
5,
it's
and then the
12.
Nutella is probably another 150. The peanut butter is probably another 150, 200.
I
bet
don't
you-
think that's
more
a
than
full
that.
serving of peanut
No,
butter.
that's I
it's
globbed
way
it
more
on.
than
It
full.
was two. It
I
was
globbed
two
it on.
tablespoons.
I globbed it on.
Oh yeah.
It's 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, it's
It's like
probably
190.
it's probably 1,000 calorie sandwich.
So-
Look
in
at
that
me.
ballpark.
I've eaten some 1,000 calorie sandwiches.
Yeah, but you're
before.
fruiting yourself, Bubba. You need the nourishment.
This Nutella's good.
Yeah, the Nutella is the game changer on that sandwich. It takes it to the next level.
I'm eating a piece of bacon and one slice of bread. It's delicious.
Of the Jewish bread.
Well,
That challah is good stuff.
It is good.
Oh.
well, that's actually French, but
It's brioche, but close enough. It was
yeah,
braided
it's
brioche.
very close.
So good.
But the Nutella comes off on your face and it looks like you're eating shit.
That's okay.
Kind of looks like it.
Madeira Beach.
Yeah, Mad Beach.
At Madeira Beach, I didn't eat shit. I got shit.
All over the blanket.
Close
sheets.
enough.
I had shit on
It
my.
was in and around holes.
I had shit on my wiener.
Okay.
And then my wiener, because like if you're at a hotel, you don't care if you leave snail tracks on
Yeah,
the sheets.
you have the nastiest sex at hotels.
Yeah.
Nasty sex.
That's why you bring
that's
your
why I
own
like to get
sheets.
2 queen beds instead of 1 king.
That's what I've
Because I don't
said.
want to sleep in my own mess.
Exactly. One's for fucking and
Yep.
one's for sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can like if a girl if she's a squirter, and like you don't squirt at home.
What?
Well, I mean, if
You try not to make a mess.
but you might like okay if you know your girl's a squirter, then you'll get a towel.
Yeah, you get a towel down.
Yeah.
A couple times. I've actually gotten 2 or 3 towels down before. You know, when you get a girl that can go long.
Puddles McGee.
I'm not going to mention one of. I don't know if I should say that or not.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, watch yourself.
I want to say it though.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Somebody,
should.
let me just say this. One of my exes. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
One of my exes.
Poor Holly.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Holly didn't squirt.
Yes, actually, Blitz. Holly.
This is how you get information out of them.
Holly was a squirter.
Oh, okay, good.
But hold on. Let me just say that.
Okay.
Let me just say this.
Brian Steele told me.
All of my exes are squirters.
Okay.
Bubba, get some there.
I've never been with a girl that doesn't squirt because I won't allow them not to squirt. No. See, here's the problem. Every girl can squirt. It's whether you're man enough that can, 1, make her squirt because you know the proper technique, and 2, hold on, talk to her sweet enough and firm enough to not hold it back. Every woman has the ability to squirt, but you got to, 1, know the technique to trigger the squirt, and then you have to fucking get inside their head and let them know, stop holding it back. But you've been with squirters, and half of the battle is having them let go.
Let them know it's okay to release.
It's not pee.
How you doing,
Yeah.
Tyler? Are you back there still?
That's
buddy?
that's why everyone's laughing, by the way.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. God damn it!
I told him, I said,
I
put
need to
your
get rid.
earmuffs
I need to
on.
get rid of him.
Yeah.
Earmuffs, Tyler.
Earmuffs, Tyler. Earmuffs. Tyler, go take 2 pieces of brioche bread and shove them in your ears.
Oh my Lord! Why did I hire him?
He's actually doing a great job, too.
You know your stepmom, Tyler?
It was not.
It was his real mom.
Oh my God!
But he did say every single woman he's ever been with.
I know.
So there's an implication there.
Technically, he said dating.
He was dating her.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
Just eat your sandwich. Shut up. Bubba.
Blitz, can you put Tyler on the microphone real fast?
Okay, come here, Tyler.
Poor little thing.
His face is all red, by the way.
I
Get into
know.
the truck and sit there.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
You know I'm in the show business, right, buddy?
Oh, I know that.
And I say a lot of shit that doesn't, like, sometimes we'll even go home and be like, man, I was saying that some shit. Like, so I make a lot of stuff up, okay?
Yeah, I try not to pay attention to half the stuff you say, so.
Okay, buddy. Please don't, don't hold it. Like, in order for me able to be my show, I got to make shit up like this, so please don't hold it against me, buddy.
But are you really making that up, or you?
No, he isn't.
Oh, God.
Don't ask a question you don't have the answer to.
Yeah, exactly.
Tyler, start audience. Just whatever. See you later. Bye. Go do a fucking Penske file or some kind of bullshit. Let's get him on a Penske file, will you?
All right, I'm on it.
Oh, my God.
Before too long, Tyler's going to be like Milton. He's going to be out in the fucking shed.
The red stapler.
Yeah, we're going to clear out that merch trailer. Remember the old merch trailer, Blitz, that I got stuff full of memorabilia? We're going to clean all that out, and that's where Tyler's editing station's going to be.
Excuse me. Have you seen my father?
I believe you have.
He put me back here about 3
believe
weeks
you have
ago.
my father.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I've been relegated to this merch trailer back here in the parking lot. I got an excellent view of the goats, but I cannot see the studios.
That does it. I'm going to burn this place down. This place has been the bane of my existence my entire childhood.
Do you remember how fucking hot Jennifer Aniston was on Office Space?
Yeah.
That was like her
With the flare.
that was one
30
of her,
pieces of flair.
that was one of her first breakout roles, was it
That
not?
and Horrible Bosses are her best 2 roles of her career.
Oh my God. How about Cameron Diaz, and was it Bad Teacher?
Bad Teacher, yeah.
Oh, she looked hot there too. Is she from Tampa?
She lives here.
Somebody said when she was like in. Did you know Megan Fox lived here, Brian?
Channing Tatum too.
Yeah,
Channing Tatum
Oh, yeah.
and Cameron Diaz.
I think
John
in middle
Cena.
school, like in E-Boy or something.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Fuck, Hulk.
Beat ya.
Tony La Russa.
Tina Martinez, Fred McGriff.
Dick Vitale.
Famous people from fucking Tampa,
Billy
Florida.
Mays.
Am I in there?
Cowhead.
Take me out.
Way to go, Brian.
Well, I said Cowhead, not Mike Calta. So.
Don't look at me. I'm not going down with you, bitch.
I think Bubba's getting the blow dart gun.
I only referenced
he's
that
got the
because
baseball bat.
of the joke Fox 13 thing you played the other day, the Legends of Tampa Radio.
Oh, he's got
Give
the
me a
baseball
break.
I don't even know if I could
think I'd be
fucking hit
beat for this.
Brian.
Don't you need
come on.
to be? Don't
Do
you need to
it.
be syndicated?
Oh, don't
Is
be
it-
a chicken.
Is it a plastic bat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a shot at me.
Oh, don't worry.
Ask Lemmy how that felt.
They hurt.
If
Brian.
he's really mad at you, Brian, you'll
Brian,
know.
I can lay it
Brian's
in.
walking up right now, Bubba.
Brian,
Please lay down, Brian.
He's daring you. He said, "Don't be a bitch. I can take
He's
this."
poking you in the chest,
you're
Bubba.
not taking it.
No, I'm not taking it. I want to see how hard it is.
Oh, what a pussy. He's poking you in the chest, Bubba.
Hold on. Whoa, stop,
He's
stop,
gonna
stop.
sue you.
Brian needs to go to the right to at least one full step
Come to the right, one full step.
Poking you.
in front of the.
Now, Brian, you're
There you
poking
go.
me in the chest, are you?
He is.
Oh, he just did physically.
Oh, Bubba.
Oh,
please
God.
hit him
Oh, God.
hard.
That's
Do
your
it,
neck.
Bubba. Do it.
Hit him hard.
Nothing.
That was weak.
Shit.
Now did he just hit him again?
Little fucking schmarmy, toothy cocksucker.
Yeah.
He just said that's nothing, Bubba.
That's nothing.
He did
I'll
make
pop
one.
my collar on that.
Oh, shit.
Oh wow.
I deserved it though,
Yeah.
and I took it like a man.
You did. You know what? You did. You fucking
Hey,
took it like
when are we gonna get that 210 photo?
You got to get with Regina on that.
Tom
She'll
Bean,
definitely
to
get
me.
it to you after today.
Oh, yeah.
If she's not busy playing Pokemon.
That
When
bitch
did you
is
lose it?
cool. You know what? That bitch is cool.
Regina.
She's far cooler than Tom. Does she run the show? I think she runs the show.
You know what she does? She lets Tom run it until she wants to really put her foot down. But she ultimately will veto anything.
Yeah.
But she typically lets him run loose.
So here's my new. I hope he's not listening. But if I know, I need to.
She's not here. He's not listening.
Yeah, true. If I knew, I like track related stuff. If I Scout and Big Gulp, $10, and that's on YouTube. I think.
YouTube. Yep, YouTube.
What are our numbers, Lummy? I should throw it over to you like a fucking tote board. What's
512 on YouTube and 297 on Facebook.
Oh man, Blitz,
508
Facebook.
no YouTube.
Facebook taking a shit. I thought Facebook would be a little bit better than that, didn't you? Sure, number one. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did. I thought Facebook would be 2,000 people.
I did. I thought we'd have 2,000 people on fucking Facebook. We got 107,000. So anyway, if I got like some kind of shit that's going down at the track, Brian, like for instance, let me just tell you my latest move. We needed some new tiller tines. These these tines that After a year, they get worn down. We put on the back of our tiller.
And lily tiller?
Yeah, on my lily tiller. And it's a piece of equipment that tills up the track that you really just fucking gotta need. Well, when they get down to nub deal, you can't use
it's almost like a sheep's foot at that point.
Yeah, you can't use it. Well, they're $1,100, and we need a pair bad for this coming race in September. So I texted Gina and said, Gina, I'm going to ask Tom for some new tiller tines on the lily tiller. Can you
let him face fuck you a few times first? What? I thought that's what we did on that show. Isn't that what we do?
Jesus Christ, bud.
Talk about Gina, you sick fuck.
What?
Will Wilson with $10 on YouTube.
Isn't that what you told her? Make Tom happy? That's what you told her, right?
Tom will beat your fucking ass.
You don't think he wants to face fuck?
Tom just took his button down. He's coming down.
You don't think Tom wants to face fuck?
She's my wife. I face make love to her.
Wow.
No, I didn't say
Face fornicate.
Face fornicate.
Dear
Yeah.
Gina, I need
Face coitus.
I need new tines at the track. Will you let Tom face fuck you?
I thought that's what you would tell her.
No.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said, hey, Gina, I need new tines for my tiller.
Okay.
Going to be asking Tom later this week. Will you do some, undercover work for me?
Hey, Gina,
That's what it means,
Hey,
though.
Gina, break out the lube. It's Tiller Time.
I need tiller Tuesdays.
It's Tiller Time Tuesdays.
So anyway, I did. I asked him, and she said, hey, I think I got your tine deal cleared. So I asked him the next day, hey, Tom, I need about 1,100 for new tines. Just get with Ken. He'll go ahead and order them.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, Tom, you got face fucked. You got the face fucked, didn't you?
Yeah, Tom.
You fucking $1,100, no big deal.
Tom, whatever you spend on Pokemon, I get to spend at the track. That's the deal.
You guys get all new fucking pace cars and everything.
Bubba Raceway Park's now open every Saturday with a $10,000 purse because Tom has agreed to spend the amount of money he spends on fucking Pokemon at the track. Our next race, I think, is the last week of September, and it's going to be a big one. Brian, have you ever been up there?
Never.
You've never been to Bubba Raceway Park?
Last week of September?
Yeah.
He's like, can't make it.
No, I actually might be able to make that.
Well, I don't want you there.
Okay.
You wouldn't understand the whole. You wouldn't understand the concept.
My my uncle's a drag racer. He
down in the Keys.
no. No, he
does drag shows in the Keys.
He's running. He runs mainly through Georgia now, but he used to do drag race down here. He does. I don't remember the class that he's in. He's got like a 77 Chevy of some sort.
Door car?
What?
Does it have doors?
Yeah. It's like a street modified.
Like an outlaw or something?
Yeah, like an outlaw.
But he's been winning races. And then I'm friends too with Andrew Hines.
Who's that?
Oh, the ketchup guy.
No, the #1 motorcycle drag racer in America.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good to know, buddy.
Yeah, if you ever, I know my drag racing. And
So
then RuPaul.
Now is this guy? Yeah, and RuPaul is this guy? Now, which one of these three guys on my screen?
The first guy.
Probably front and center.
Yeah, front and center.
The guy.
The hottie.
That's the new boy band out of Afghanistan.
Now, so are you talking about the guy with the?
They're called Instinct.
Oh my God, Bubba. He's
I don't
doing
know.
it again.
I'm sorry. That one was funny, Brian. That one was funny.
Come on,
I
Ronnie, you gotta
just
put that
came
one
up with
over.
that too. That
was funny.
That was
that was funny. That wasn't cheese dick.
Oh, it was definitely cheese dick, but it was still funny.
die.
That was a little funny.
That's when he
Bubba.
ruined it.
That was a
All
little
right,
funny.
I gotta ruin it.
I like that.
So the guy in the green, not the guys in the white, the guy in the green is now going to be the new leader of Afghanistan.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what it's looking.
Hold on, what's his name? Mashallah Hala Hala, what's up? Is that what you said?
And she was
Yeah.
born in that area, so she knows how to
Yeah,
speak
just that area, exactly.
Yeah.
Afghanistan, Israel, same.
Right.
Now, what's his name again?
Doesn't it say Bashar on the caption?
It's like an H, right?
Isn't it Gandhi?
Like the exact opposite of Gandhi.
No,
It's Abdul Hani Barada Rada.
hold on. What?
Abdul Hani Barada. That's how it's said. It's a
Baradar? Baradar?
Yeah, Baradar.
Now, he
He's a
supposedly...
Pokemon.
Now, was he like originally head of the Taliban and then they put him in prison. Was he like the guy from South Africa?
No, he wasn't Nelson Mandela, but close.
But hold on. Now, hold on. Help me get through that. Everybody shut the fuck up right now.
Nutella.
Everybody shut the fuck up and let me walk through the process in my head right now. Okay?
Judge Ray, $20 cash.
Thank you. And you keep calling. Are you monitoring both?
I'm doing both, yes.
You're flipping both?
Yes.
Facebook and?
Yes.
Now, and where did the $20 cash come from? The Facebook?
No, that came from YouTube. I'm calling those stars.
You know what his last name means, Bubba?
What?
Brother. Baradar means brother.
Are you being for real?
I swear to God.
All right.
Abdul Ghani.
The next
brother.
thing I say is his first name means I'll be in my office.
Oh,
no,
shit,
I don't know
Bubba.
what. No, I swear to God, it means brother.
All right. So this guy is now supposedly the new leader of Afghanistan, correct?
Yes.
He spent the majority of his life in prison as a political prisoner. Now, was it because he was running the Taliban before?
Yeah, he's one of the founders of the Taliban in Afghanistan.
For
It's
real?
one of the founding
Yes.
fathers.
But the main Taliban guy is like Habibullah Akhundzada.
Now, let me ask you a question. If who was the
Bless
guy? If Osama bin Laden had not been killed,
He was Al Qaeda.
oh, is Al Qaeda and Taliban different?
Yes.
They're different. Yeah, they're different. Al Qaeda's a militant.
They're mostly from Saudi Arabia and Egypt.
Yeah.
And they were hiding out in Afghanistan. That's why we went to Afghanistan, but we really should have been at war with Saudi Arabia.
But we can never be at war with Saudi Arabia because they got the fucking oil.
They buy our shit, man.
I'm excited
Our
for the
military,
return of Johnny Chimpo.
Equipment.
Johnny Chimpo. Who's
Yeah.
Johnny Chimpo?
Afghanistanimation.
Huh?
You guys aren't Super Trooper fans?
Yes, yes.
fuck is he
It's the
saying?
monkey.
It's the monkey
What the
from
fuck is he
Super.
saying?
Never mind.
Can you guys let me walk through this, please, you fuckers?
Yeah, sorry.
So
Sorry.
this guy right here, wasn't Nelson Mandela in South Africa put in prison for having opposing political views of the president?
Yeah, of apartheid, yeah.
Right. The people that were running South Africa, right? Fucking Nelson Mandela was like, you guys suck. Fucking, everybody needs
And
to
they
follow
put him
me.
on Robbins Island, which is off the coast of Cape Town, for 27 years.
27 years he was in
prison.
a cell, and the only thing he was guilty of is not thinking the current administration was cool. He
Yeah,
fucking
my
thought this
my
up.
dad's uncle was actually his doctor.
Really?
Yeah.
But then what? How did Nelson get out? Did they finally that regime went down?
Yeah, apartheid was over in
lot-
'94, and
a lot
he
of
was
pressure, a lot of international
and he
political
got out
pressure.
and became the first
And
black
so
president of South Africa.
Who stopped the apartheid or whatever? Who stopped that?
How did it crumble? Yeah, it was probably just international pressure, I'd assume.
I'm a little young for that memory, but yeah, international pressure. It was a
Assuming they
lot of international pressure.
Probably they just stopped doing business with them.
Yeah.
And so at that point, they went and get a guy fresh. Can you imagine that? They went and got a guy fresh out of prison and said, "Listen, motherfucker, you're now in charge." Did they not?
Yeah.
That's like us putting Bill Cosby in power.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Oh, Christ.
That was actually funny. Man, I'm gonna go from being one in a fucking pudding pop to being the president.
We got to get out of Afghanistan.
Hey, I gotta think Bill Cosby probably is about as competent as the fucking guy we got in there now.
You put the missile on the.
I mean, listen, Brian, you think that fucking Biden is like, don't you think that he's just his mental state has deteriorated just since becoming president?
I mean, I think anybody that age is probably too old to run a country.
For real?
Yeah, anybody over 70 shouldn't probably not be running a country.
Well, at that point, then, let me see.
Some more than others.
Some more than others,
Robert
but
Ronald Reagan until he was 80, right?
Yeah, but he was, whatever.
I mean, towards the end there, he was in Biden land.
Ronnie was?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was slipping, falling.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, he wasn't doing great towards the end of his 8 years.
He wasn't?
He didn't start out his 8 years in the same state as Biden, but he didn't.
What do you
finish
think?
strong.
Oh, God, this fucking sandwich, man.
Dude.
I got to have that sandwich. That fucking sandwich is unbelievable.
Right?
I mean, Brian can come in with all the cheese dick he wants.
Oh man, I bring the funny.
Look at that. Shows
Buck!
I brought the honey and
Buck
the funny.
Buckerson, 10,000 stars.
Now, is that sent right now?
That's sent right now, Facebook, Buck Buckerson.
Or is that a cumulative of 6 weeks?
Nope, that is just right now. Buck, he gave 5,000 stars earlier. Woo.
For real?
Yeah, Buck is killing it from Charleston. Or no, somewhere in North
I feel
Carolina.
like you need some milk with that.
I feel like I need
You need some milk.
some
Hell yeah.
Diet Dr. Pepper, maybe.
No, you need milk.
Fairlife milk.
Yeah.
So did they get this guy out of prison?
So Trump released him in October of 2018. He agreed to his release.
Who was holding him? We were?
We had him. We caught him in 2010 with Pakistan, and the CIA caught him, and he was being held. And he was released on October 24th, 2018 at the request of the United States.
But he's number 2 in Taliban.
Hello.
He's currently president, though.
Yeah, but he's still number 2.
Babyface, did you just say that Joe Biden shouldn't be running the country? And did you vote for him?
I said nobody over 70 should be president. So, but age isn't just a number, though, because here's the thing: you don't know what's going to happen over their 4 or 8 years to that person, and so I think presidents, I think Supreme Court justices, you reach a certain age, you just let it go. But that's just me.
Okay.
That's just my overall opinion. But I think both presidents that we had to choose from were well over 70.
Get in there.
Yeah, so
Get in there.
So the better choices in
Who sent me what? I just missed it.
I sent you the leader of the Taliban.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Love you. This is one show you can call in. So this is this guy. He's the leader.
He's the other guy's the leader. That guy's number 2. But the number 2 guy becomes the president of Afghanistan.
Habatullah Asghad Zida.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Brian, how would you, being the smartest guy here, pronounce that name right there?
Habatullah Akanzazda.
Habatullah Akanzazda.
Hibatullah Akandanza.
Halliburton.
That might as well.
Hakazaki.
Now this guy's number 1?
Yeah, he's number 1. And they said that usually the number 2 guy is the one that becomes the president of Afghanistan, which is the other guy, Hadi Marado.
See, even the leader of the Taliban doesn't want to be the president of that country.
Yeah. Is that to protect him? Like he does all the underground shit while the other guy is more of the face front?
He's more like the supreme religious leader of the country, and that would be diminished if he was president, I think is the mindset.
Do you think that we're going to just say, fuck it?
Big E7375, 1,500 stars.
Right?
Thank you, man. Facebook and YouTube combo today. 555 watching us on our YouTube channel, and what are we on
305.
Facebook? Disappointing on a 305. We need to get that up a little bit. But cumulatively nearly 1,000, which is about what we got.
That's great.
So, Brian, do you think that, like, will they have a team in the Olympics? What will they call Afghanistan? Like,
Afghanistan.
I mean, they're not going to have any athletes that are trained.
They're training at the gym, though. We saw.
They're good on the monkey. They're good
on the elliptical.
They're good on the monkey bars too.
Yeah, they're pretty good on that.
Are they gonna? Do you think they'll rename Afghanistan?
No.
Now, Brian, at what point would we go back in there?
Never.
Ever, no matter what.
I mean, maybe if
Taliban starts getting big and invading everybody
else, like pushing more into there, or China tried to take it over, maybe then. But
well, they're not going to fuck with China, first of all.
No,
I mean, right?
Do you think the Taliban's going to try spreading out other than Afghanistan?
I mean, you think they're going to have like
because there's not the countries that surround it aren't as vulnerable militarily. They're not in an area
send me a
where
map
they could,
of that fucking area. I want to
where they could
break
easily.
This shit down.
I mean, Tajikistan. They're not running into Pakistan. They're not running into Iran. The Uzbekistanis are pretty tough. So there's no room for expansion or growth of the Taliban. Now their ideology
they might recruit more people. Who knows?
And yeah, they may have little cliques in southern Iran and Pakistan, but not really. They're not going to grow from now. They may grow in the Middle East. They may start funding other terrorist organizations and helping them like they did with Al Qaeda. But there's no room for growth from a land standpoint.
So do you think that maybe some of the reasoning of just letting them have Afghanistan is, they're like, well, fuck it. They're going to get Afghanistan eventually. Whether we pull out today or we pull out 10 years from now or we pulled out 10 years ago.
It would have been the same result.
It's the same shit. So it doesn't look pretty. It makes people sad. But at the end of the day, it's going to fucking happen. So how big is? Let me get this map over here so you guys can all see it here. Fucking there we go. They're not. Iran's big as fuck, are they not? That's a big ass country.
And they have a real military and they have a real nuclear program. Same with Pakistan. They're not going to go in there and do anything to them.
All
either.
right. How about up here?
Uzbekistan, they're tough too. I mean, in Turkmenistan. These are real nations.
Now, do all these countries, all these stands, do they
Means
got
land, by the way.
Yeah.
all these stands?
Stan.
Do they got all of them have their own military?
Yeah, they're sovereign nations.
Like, does Kazakhstan? They got like fucking airplanes? and
Kazakhstan?
Yeah, this one up here.
Kazakhstan is
where
where
Borat
Borat's
lives.
from.
How about this little country right here?
What is-
Tajikistan.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a military.
Yeah, but I mean, look how fucking little that is. If I'm Afghanistan, I'm like, okay, we're going to take this.
No, you're not though, because
We're gonna take this.
China's there,
Yeah,
so
they don't
you're
want
not
to-
going to do
They don't want
that.
to fuck with
You're not
China.
going to
it's
do
too close
anything to
it's
nations
too close to
that
China.
exactly.
Real
You're not going to do
close.
that.
So the only place we could really go is south, is Pakistan, and they're fucking tougher than we are, right?
Way tougher.
Way tougher. We could go to this Turk place.
And the U.S. would back Pakistan in that situation to push back Afghanistan.
How about the Turkestan?
No.
What's this place called?
Turkmenistan?
Is that really a place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if me and Blitz wanted to go this weekend and fuck some bitches in Turkmenistan, would we be able to? I mean, like, can women show their face in Turkmenistan?
My passport's not valid. Sorry, I can't go.
And they require the COVID vaccine too, Blitz.
Yeah, I'm not going.
They really-
Now, if somebody,
I don't know.
where would you want to visit? If you could go on vacation to any of these stand plate, like where would you want to go here? Saudi Arabia?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
If I had to
I'd
choose
go to Dubai.
Saudi Arabia or Dubai, yeah, United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, UAE probably.
Qatar, however you want to
What
pronounce
did you send
it.
me, Lummy?
The Turkmenistani women.
I don't want
The
any.
where?
Turkmenistani
They're not.
women.
I mean, that's
The
not,
what, Lummy?
Turkmenistani, whatever it is.
Oh, I like that. They're bringing me bread.
They look like little Pocahontases.
Yeah, as long as they're over 18, I'm blasting every one of these.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, if look at
Bubba's
that.
looking for Janessa Turkmenistan.
They all got wooden shoes.
Are those fucking clogs?
Those are clogs.
Yeah, they got
What is it,
clogs on.
Switzerland? What's going on? I'm super
This
confused.
is Turkestan.
Yeah, Turkmenistan. That's
Bitches look white as hell.
Turkmenistan?
That's their Miss Turkmenistan right there.
Miss Turkmenistan.
Hello.
Yo, Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Cincinnati. I'm trying to buy some merch. I just want to confirm which one goes directly to you guys. Because I Googled Bubba Army merch, but, I mean, all these weird different things come up. Am I going to BubbaArmyStore.com?
Yep.
Or BubbaArmyMerch.com.
BubbaArmyMerch.com, BubbaArmyStore.com, or BubbaArmyShop.com are all aggregated to the same place.
Okay, because there's all this stuff for, like, graphic fans, and it's got your logos and stuff on
Now, there's
there.
people,
Yeah, that's what
a
happens.
lot of fucking people rip my shit off. You know, once you get real popular like me, people rip your shit off.
Okay.
All right,
so I
buddy.
got to hear Bubba Army Store. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. And we got a real good person that does all that shit. Where's the Emirates place?
Oh, that's down
It's by
Saudi
Saudi
Arabia.
Arabia.
It's right on the
On
water. Dubai.
Right
Like
here.
Arabian Peninsula.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
So out of this whole fucking area, this whole area from
The most western.
from Ukraine to Kenya to India,
You mean the Middle East?
all of that. Yeah, the Middle East.
Turkey's got good parts.
I can't believe how stupid I am sometimes.
I like it.
All of the fucking Middle
This
East.
place that's kind of in the middle. It's not quite west. It's not quite east.
The UAE has to be the coolest place to go.
Oh, that's where I'd go.
Israel,
Israel,
and the UAE.
if we count
yeah.
Israel.
Where's Israel at? Oh, over there, way over
Yeah,
there.
by Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah.
So small though. There's not a lot going on.
Oh,
over there.
is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Mother.
I think it's too big.
No,
It takes them away.
Yeah.
honest to God, let's say me and Blitz go to Israel, okay?
Yeah.
And we take our Cialises and we take some fucking gummies and all the shit we're gonna take, and we're ready to fuck. Like, can you go out? Can you go out and just to a
Yes,
nightclub
it's a Western country.
and fuck?
Yeah,
Like have a hotel room
sure.
and go back and
Good
fuck.
news. I just renewed my passport.
How about like Jordan?
Probably less so.
Jordan's not terrible though.
Yeah,
it's one of the better
Probably
ones.
like Lebanon, like Beirut was considered the Paris of the Middle East. Like it's a pretty Western. I think it's kind of clamped down a bit, but it's pretty Western.
Like I'm
Beirut.
talking about going to a nightclub, a chick that doesn't have a fucking a dish rag on her face.
Yeah. I think you'd be fine in Beirut. You walk around.
You buy her a drink, and she says, take me to the hotel room and infect me.
Oh, she's Russian.
I don't know what
She's a Russian spy.
I don't know what she is, but she's hot and she wants to fuck.
Yeah.
Which one?
I wouldn't do that in the UAE.
No, you did there. Yeah.
Hold on, you can't even do that.
Well, you can do that at the hotel.
Yeah,
you
like
can,
the sailboat.
Don't do that out in public.
Do that on the sailboat, Bubba. It's only like 6-star hotel or something.
Hold on, Brian. I don't plan
The
on having.
Burj
I don't
Khalifa?
plan on
Yeah.
having sex in public. It's all going to be in my hotel room.
No, but even like hanging
Picking
out with
up.
her and drinking her, because you can't
There's some
drink
rules
out in public. They
women.
let you drink alcohol in the hotels, in the Americanized hotels, but the Westernized hotels, but you can't drink alcohol
All right.
out in public. Or
So
anything
me and
like
Blitz fly into UAE. Do they give you these fucking rules? Like, do they say? Do they?
Probably do your research before you go.
that. Yeah, never travel to any of these countries without knowing everything about them.
What do you mean? Like,
Because you don't want to break
Because
a rule.
you don't want to end up in jail, prison. Seriously.
all right. How about so
Please.
we can
I
pick
went to
up.
Singapore. I spit on the floor and they started whipping me.
I was chewing gum.
Yeah.
I went to Singapore and told them that their president sucked.
You can't chew gum in Singapore.
No,
Right.
you can't chew gum.
Hold
you
on.
know,
Can't spit.
They'll
No,
cane
hold
you.
on.
Don't you remember that kid who got caned for
Hold
spray
the fuck
painting?
on. You can't chew gum.
No, because
No.
people, they
They
thought
spit it out.
yeah, they'd pollute the city, it'd
They
litter
pollute
everywhere.
the city. And if you get caught with drugs, they'll shoot you in the street.
Well,
Do
shoot
they-
you, Bubba.
Do they have gum police?
I was like, I got a prescription for my Rattler.
God.
They don't
So,
care.
Now, where's the worst place to go
In the world
In the
or in the
world?
Middle East?
Yeah.
in the world? Probably North Korea.
Yemen.
Yeah, North Korea's pretty.
North Korea, Yemen.
Don't they turn the lights off at night on North Korea?
Yeah, they
There's
have
no
some
electricity.
electricity issues.
Blitz, is that true? Like they'll show you
Yeah.
that one picture of the world and like
Goes
North Korea is
dark.
dark because they turn the lights off at night.
No internet.
Where you stand in their political party is what access you get to things. Like, you want nutritious food, you better be at this level of the political party. If you want electricity at night, you better be at this level. It's very regimented.
And if you try to escape, if you try to defect, they'll kill your whole family.
I'm not trying to defect. I'm trying to come in and
I'm just
visit.
letting you know if you try to run away
you
or
can go with
waddle
Dennis
away.
Rodman. He and Little Kim are friends.
Now, do you think that when Dennis Rodman went over there?
Little Kim.
Now, but hold on. Do you think that? I mean, he could do it. He probably could have done anything he wanted, could he not? He was the president's friend.
They're not a religious autocracy. They just worship their
It's a
their leaders. It's a
dictatorship.
dictatorship. So if you're cool with the dictator, it's a great place to visit because you get to go to the oil
coolest
factories.
Fuck whores.
I was
Your favorite things.
I haven't been told. Well, it's one remove from Dennis Rodman. So I've talked to a person.
Deion Sanders.
No, it wasn't Deion. And I've talked to a person recently that is very close with Dennis. And I've not asked Dennis this question, but he did and has spent some time talking to Dennis about his North Korean stuff. And he said it literally was like you point and you fucking get what you want. Like,
Yeah, it's
like,
called a dictatorship. It's kind of like this studio used to be back in the days when you were at 5025. You pointed and you got whatever you wanted.
Why are you going to make me Bubba Chung? Ew, I'm not. But my friend said that literally they would have dinner at night and there would be a fucking rock band playing rock music, and then there would literally be 100 women. 100 women, and that you could just literally I'll take that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And that Kim Jong-il hello?
Hello?
Oh, this is feedback. They would have dinner at night, and there would be a fucking rock band.
Wow, you sound terrible, Bubba.
I know. What's this?
I'm going to start off by showing you what my legs look like before, and finally I'm showing you what my legs look like today. They look a lot better.
What'd she have?
Vein removal.
Yeah,
varicose
and she also
spider
got in
veins.
better shape, too.
Yeah, she also lost like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh my God.
Ew. Skip ad. Skip ad. Skip ad. Skip ad.
We're not allowed to show this. This is.
So he said, "Now, Dennis, we would love you to come back. We enjoy your company. So we're gonna have dinner tonight. Have a little karaoke. Have some vodka. A little hot toddies and stuff like this." So I said, "Okay, great." Next thing you know, we go to dinner and we just shooting. We getting drunk and stuff like that. He gets up and starts singing karaoke. Have no clue what he's talking about. So everybody's clapping, and
there's Tyson high as absolutely.
Yeah, he's on shrooms.
I don't know what Dennis is talking about, man. That's what I used to do all the fucking time. All that shit.
If I had tigers. Had fucking tigers.
Pigeons.
White bitches from Brooklyn.
He had pigeons.
Oh,
And pigeons.
not the pigeon.
It's like this 18-piece women's band. I mean, these f***ing girls are hot, you know. And the whole time they play one song. It was a thing from Dallas. We've been really good friends after that. You know, before it's the politics, I don't get involved with that. I don't give it. I came here to
fuck some bitches.
Bring sports, communicate like that. Sports.
Yeah, I came to fuck some bitches.
Well, if you're interested in this at all, you should watch that Big Bang in Pyongyang or whatever it is.
Pyongyang?
Yeah.
What?
Pyongyang.
It's the video about when he went over there in 13.
Oh, where is it?
Was it about him? Did it show him?
Where is it?
Did it talk about the bitches?
A little bit, but like just how things went on.
Where can I find it?
On the internet.
Okay, well I didn't know if it's Netflix or something.
Probably. I don't have any of that.
Every damn thing. I've seen everything. I've seen the mausoleums and stuff like that.
What?
Mausoleum?
I don't know.
Mausoleum.
I'm going to start off by showing you what my
No! It's ruining my lunch.
What, the varicose veins?
Yeah, those are bad ones too.
Nobody would know about your legs because you cover them up like a fucking bag lady.
You don't like that look?
She wears those weird shorts all the time.
You have
soccer shorts.
You have
I like
nice
them.
legs.
Thank you.
But you wear a blanket as a skirt here.
Yeah, well, it gets a little chilly. That's all.
Why don't you just wear like yoga pants?
I do sometimes.
I've never seen you in yoga pants.
Yes, you have.
No.
You have
Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, I wore them like 2 days
How
ago.
did the panty experience go? I never caught that.
She wore them one day.
She wore them one day.
And did you guys guess which day she had them on?
Nobody did.
Nope.
Doesn't affect me,
Which
I guess.
means that she doesn't have any sexy fucking appeal at all.
Which means I'm hopeless and helpless.
We all got it wrong.
How about like India? Is it cool?
Depends where you go.
It depends. I mean,
And what
it's a
caste you
cool
are. Well, less
country,
so.
but it's very poor, and so
It's really sad.
The difference between the wealthy and the poor in that country is very obvious. It's blatantly obvious. Like,
How
and
about-
there's crap and pee in the streets there. It's not the
Yeah.
greatest place.
How about
Yeah, it's
Vietnam?
kinda
They cleaned it up a little bit?
Vietnam's good.
Not amazing, but yeah, better
I mean,
than
good
most.
then compared to some of the others we've listed.
Yeah.
How about Egypt?
Egypt's good in certain areas.
That's where my brother-in-law is from.
Well, they rely a lot on tourism, so they're going to try to keep those people safe.
That's why I said certain areas.
Cairo,
Alexandria. You got good areas.
Yeah.
How about Jordan? Not so much. They're kind of
not as bad as it could be.
No,
but
where do the
pretty-
women?
pretty
Where do
okay.
women have
The least rights?
Where are the women? Where are they tough?
Afghanistan.
Where are they toughest on women?
Saudi Arabia.
Why are we so friendly with Saudi Arabia? And they
buy our fucking shit.
And why are we so give Saudi Arabia the ultimate pass? Like we gave them the pass on 9/11. We gave them the pass on killing that journalist.
Yep.
We give them,
Khashoggi.
we give them passes on any fucking thing anything Saudi Arabia wants to do. We somehow let it happen.
Money.
Why? But
Money,
oil,
and access to
they
the Middle
also
East.
buy like hundreds of billions of dollars of military equipment from
Yep.
us.
It's a incestuous money relationship.
Military industrial.
Meanwhile, aren't they?
MIC.
Meanwhile, aren't they like really, 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 really bad on women?
Yes.
They used to be a great country in the 1970s. Iran too.
Yeah, the
well, no, maybe
Iranian
not Saudi Arabia.
Revolution.
Maybe I'm. Yeah,
It was
Iran
in
was
'79
great.
under the Shah.
Yeah,
Shah of Iran.
Iran.
the
Yeah.
Ayatollah Khamenei.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bubba, it's Little Purple Jersey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I meant to call in earlier when Regina was in the studio, but I couldn't find service to do that. I wanted to talk to Anna and ask her. So it's been kind of like unofficially a month since the last time Regina was in the studio. How many times have you gone to the bar or happy hour or something by yourself to try to get some guys?
0.
Since then, okay. I just wanted to.
But I did.
Just wanted to confirm.
But Babyface, you told me you're like you should get on Match because they pay for it and stuff. So I did, and it was the worst experience of my fucking life.
Hold on.
I'll never get those $40 back.
Little Purple Jersey. We'll call you back. See you later.
I'll refund you the $40, but why was it terrible?
hold on,
It was just
Anna.
like the worst quality of
Anna.
human beings. Disgusting.
You went on Matt.
Fat.
You went on,
Disgusting. No, just like people who said they were 38 and they were clearly 60, and just people who were just gross and creepy.
Match really is horrible
It's
now.
so I didn't
It is
understand
bad.
how creepy. And I know that creatine and OFF met on there, so I'm like, I had hope. No, there's no hope. There's no hope.
Well, I mean,
I appreciate the suggestion because it made sense in theory. Like you pay for it, you think you get better quality. Fake news.
But there's no hope for you on anything.
I know.
Like you have zero success on anything. And I don't want to try to I don't want to start talking about this because it gets you bummed out, and then Blitz takes me aside and says, "This is how it goes. You ready?"
Yeah.
I kind of talk about
Walk
some of
me
this.
through it.
Okay. I kind of talk about this. Maybe your small tits. Just the fact that you ain't gotten fucked. Like just the standard.
Yeah, the normal.
The standard on just the truth.
The
truth.
The truth.
The truth. I mean, I'm not embellishing any of it.
No, it's all true.
And
right.
and then Blitz takes me aside after you've already cried your way
myself to sleep
and gotten a hold of him, and he's talked you through
my
it.
bed's all wet.
And then he'll be like, "Hey, just want to let you know, man, that the fans and the Seventh Man, and everybody, they don't like when you talk about Anna like that."
Yeah.
And be like, "What do you mean?" They're like, it's a crutch, her sexuality, her lack of sexuality, her fact that she can't find a guy, the fact that she can't get fucked, the fact that she hates everybody, the fact that she hates herself, all
I
that
bet
shit.
she can get fucked. She just doesn't want to be
Right.
fucked.
But if I talk too much about it, then I get taken aside saying that it's bad. Everybody hates it, including you. So I can't talk about it anymore.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with it. I've accepted it. I've swallowed it as my reality.
Well, but I will tell you this: you're the only human being that I know.
Yeah.
That is non-sexual.
I wouldn't say I'm non-sexual, but
okay. Then what would you call what you're doing? What was
you
have
looking
the
for the
sexual
right
energy
guy.
of a porta potty. Okay, you really
pretty
do.
Funny.
Well, I'm not trying to make this one of these gang up on a sessions.
Bubba, I'm totally fine.
Okay,
it's fine.
Because Blitz will take me aside.
Well, I'm going to come back in a little while.
Suddenly his camera's going to go dark.
Yeah, we're gonna have a meeting.
And I'm like, well, listen, I'm not trying to make it a crutch, and I'm not trying to make it a thing, and I'm not trying to make her feel bad about herself.
No, but it's about this show is about our lives, and this is part of my life. It's just being sad and pathetic.
If I wasn't getting any pussy for the past year and a half,
coming up on 2 for me, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm on all these sites and all that kind of shit. You don't think we'd all be talking about it? I think so.
It's weird. I feel like I can get a guy. I can't really keep a guy. I've been on 5 first dates in the last year, and they've just been that first dates, and that is all.
Now, do you think, and I'm just asking this in question form, that you just are too picky? Listen,
Sure.
you don't think, Anna, that I have to look at myself in the mirror and say, at the end of the day, you're not eating healthy, or you would be losing more weight.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to the gym, but I'm not trying to be honest with myself. I need to buckle down and be honest with myself and eat better.
Mm-hmm.
Change my diet. Not eat this fucking thing that he just made for me. But
how was it though?
It was good as fuck.
So good.
Did you finish it?
No. It's too
You
rare.
will.
I mean, I will. It's people don't want to watch me.
Yeah, but you can't let it go to waste.
People don't want to watch you eat. Yes, they fucking do.
Yeah,
they only want to watch. You want to watch me. Out of the 290 people on Facebook right now, nobody wants to watch me eat this sandwich. But that being said, I am factually saying to you that you are the only adult that I know that doesn't fuck.
I mean, I do. I just haven't in a long time. But anyways.
So what does that mean? I do, but I haven't in a long time.
It's not like I've never fucked, and it's not like I'm not trying to not fuck. It just hasn't happened yet because I'm really looking for a specific sort of arrangement, relationship. And it seems like the guys that I'm interested in
and I want you to
seem to be a little bit more on the, more of a casual sort of thing.
So don't you think that maybe that society has kind of changed a little bit? And people are all looking for that.
No, not all people. So here's the thing, out of the 5 dates that I went on in the last year, since September or something, right. I would say the 3 that I wasn't really interested in were more, interested in getting to know me better a little bit. And the 2 that I was like,
well, that's cool, but that's what you want.
They were just either seemed down to fuck or just not interested. So.
Right.
Doesn't that say something, though, about what you really want?
Yeah, I mean, of course, there's a lot of self-reflection going on, but...
I heard you're starting a OnlyFans. The idea is to not have anybody subscribe.
That's pretty funny, actually.
What are you doing with this bullshit?
Fuck you, I hate you. Idiot.
I just pull it out of my ass.
Lonely fans.
Lonely fans.
And only
I don't
person
want
that's your
any
friend.
subscribers. I don't want anybody looking at me. I'm on Lonely Fans.
And the thing about it is, I mean, like I'm just saying, like, we're pulling for you here.
Oh, no.
As coworkers and brothers, we're not trying to fucking lay shade on you. We're not trying to
I know.
we're pulling
You're trying
for
to
you.
you're trying to pump me up. I get it. It's just it hasn't happened yet in a while.
Oh, when it does, though.
Oh my God.
I think you'll be like a gusher.
Oh, Jesus.
No. Not like as in a gusher, as in squirting. We can't talk about that. My son works for me. But I'm talking about like you'll just be gushing with this guy, this guy that you like. Like
Yeah.
if when you finally find the guy, which I think you will. I think that you will find a guy.
Judge Ray, $20
I'm
cash.
trying hard.
YouTube.
And I think I have a really good attitude as far as everything goes. Like I should be a total bitter cunt, and I'm not because no one would be attracted to that. So I forced myself to be positive and give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And
This is positive, Anna?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should see me when I get negative. Yeah, no, because listen, I'm not going to punish anybody for something they haven't done yet. A lot of people do that. They punish. They're like, I'm assuming you're going to flake. I don't assume anything about anybody, and I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and then they always screw me over. But it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Isn't the singles pool, the single pool, pretty much a whole big flake job? Like everybody's a fucking flake.
It is, but like I refuse
Everybody's a
to
flake.
lower like my own standard. Like I'll never flake on someone. If I say I'm going to be there, I might be like 20 minutes late, but I'll fucking be there. But
Like
I haven't had anyone flake on me like that though.
Like Blitz, you're kind of in on the singles dating deal.
Yep.
A lot. Is it Flakeville? Like is it?
I mean, if anything, I've been the one that flakes.
Oh, I know that.
All the girls Blitz are with have psoriasis.
Cooking with
It's in
steel
Flakeville.
cross, $10 cash.
He ignores him. Like he could probably get a really hot chick that likes him, and he'll fucking ghost him for 3 days.
There's a couple right now that are like begging me to go out on dates, and I've
Because you got that stank on your hang low, that's why.
pretty much.
Did you just say that, please?
Yeah. Blitz has got the stank on his hang low.
Mm-hmm.
And that will attract all the bitches. Some stank on your hang low.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
Brian's not wrong.
I know, but what are we in 1995? Stank on my fucking hang low. What's next?
There
MC Hammer?
needs to be a
Can't touch
Blitz
this?
stank
What's
on
this?
my hang low shirt.
What is this? Can't touch this next? Can't
Back
touch it.
with Chris.
We'll get Tom's speakers up in here and we'll have a party.
Stank on my hang low. I don't think Blitz has been fucking a lot. I don't think he's been getting a lot of stank on his hang low. I think he's got to look at a lot of tire kickers and a lot of looky loos.
I mean,
He's shopping through the catalog right now, I feel like.
yeah.
Hey, can somebody tell Mike the butcher bone break to fuck off and to go ahead and just go ahead and on Facebook?
Sounds like you just did.
Mike the butcher bone break.
And can
Fuck
you
off.
Can you tell him to fuck off, Lummy? And more importantly, let me see if I can block that motherfucker, the bone breaker. Any fucking douchebag that's calling himself the bone breaker.
He's the butcher bone break. I think his last name is Bone Break.
Well, that's great. That's even more of a fucking jobber. I even said that we're going to get into a little bit of sex talk, so to speak. And this guy's just wearing me the fuck out. Oh, here's Bubba fucking talking about Anna fucking again. Anna, I think that we've been talking about it kind of in a different way, and that we're not like, trying to keep score or anything like that, but more try to wade through it and help you.
I think so. Yeah, this
figure
is
it
more
out.
of like, this is a nation building operation.
And this is a therapeutic
Yeah,
kind of
but
show.
your love life is Afghanistan.
We need
honey.
to cut and run.
This isn't to make you
retreat.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself.
No,
I'm not
I
trying
don't. No. This is just. I deal with this every day. I say way worse things to myself every day in the mirror.
Hey,
before I go to
Bonebreaker,
bed.
just go ahead and show
Maybe you
up.
should
Say
more
something.
positive stuff.
Say
Shut up,
something, you fucking
stupid idiot.
douchebag, because I can't block you until you say something stupid. So go ahead and say something, Mike, the butcher, bone breaker, you fuck, so that I can administratively block you. You motherfucker. Oh, hey, I'm already fighting with chat.
Oh no.
Jesus, I'm going back
Turn
to
it
all.
off.
And we have two different chats to look at right
Oh,
now.
Christ.
Double the fights.
Double
Well, I mean, it's
penetration.
like, fuck all, you're listening to the show, right? And so you've jumped through a few hoops to be able to listen to the show. If you don't like the show, great. Don't fucking start
I
saying
missed what he
stupid
said,
shit.
man.
What?
I missed what he said. I need to go look.
He said, it's just a sixth grade sex talk. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then
Sixth grade sex talk because you don't get any pussy, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
Fucking jobber. Go ahead and say something, bitch. Go ahead and say something so I can see you pop up on my screen so I can fucking block you. And if you know what?
He said he did. He said you always do.
Well, I can't find him. It's not popping up on my shit.
Say something. Oh, well.
I missed it.
Do it again. Oh, he just did it again.
Where's it at?
Always.
Oh, right here. All right, hold on. Boom. Oh, how do I block? I want to block this.
When I figure this out, Mike, I'm gonna bust your balls.
Have you seen this guy? This guy right the fuck here.
Who?
Stand by, Blitz.
Now who?
I don't know if we can broadcast this right now.
Dude, be nice.
I'm gonna be nice.
Be nice.
I'm gonna be fucking nice. You're the one that usually says shit. I ain't saying nothing other than he looks like a fucking douchebag. That's it. This guy right here is saying bad shit about me. Fuck you, Mike, bone breaker douchebag. There's a lot of shit I could be saying about you right now, but I'm not going to. You fucking asshole. I'm trying to block him. Seeing how I do that.
If I could block you, you would be so blocked.
Hold on here. Block. Boom. Confirm.
Bye,
Yes.
bone breaker.
Bam. Look in your. Hey, buddy.
Boomers
Go ahead.
fight back.
Hey, Mike. Go look at your pictures and the people you fucking hang out with, and get back to me how fucking pathetic I am.
Oh.
I look like Brad fucking Pitt compared to some of the fucking people you got in your life. You stupid fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Oof.
No, I'm just saying. You don't got a very good looking fucking family. I got a great looking family. Me and my fucking mom and kids and shit, we look like fucking great people. You look like an asshole. You. Not anybody else, just you. Have a great day. Fucking Paxan, asshole.
I still see his comments.
It's a little delayed, Brian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a little delayed like a lot of things in his life.
But you have so many platforms you have to. Oh my God, you have so many.
That was a good little line there.
That
wasn't
was
it?
so.
That was a pretty. You know what? I got to give myself a goddamn zinger for that one. It's a little delayed, like some things in your life.
You've got.
Blitz. That's open ended. That can't get you in trouble.
I can't sign off on
Give myself a fucking temple.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow is right.
Yeah.
But
Thanks,
the problem for you is you have so many platforms that it's almost impossible now for you to keep people away.
You know what? That's fine. But if you're just going to be a fuck, just to be a fuck, fuck off.
Fuck off.
If you're going to be a fuck, fuck off. 813-90 Bubba. Hello.
That's the bone breaker.
I hope.
Bubba, good morning.
Hello.
GGG.
Hi, Greg. How are you, buddy?
Good, partner. Hey, couple points of interest. Babyface. I want to see Babyface and the good old Dr. Dan together.
Go listen to the podcast from 2 months ago.
Kills it, man.
They just
Babyface is on fire.
Thank you.
They just did a podcast about a month ago. It's impossible to get these two together though because they fucking fight.
Them with the mix of Blitz.
It was. Let me tell you something.
my
It was.
God.
I was here during their podcast and it was exhausting to fucking have to police these two fucks.
It was a great show, though.
It was a great show, but it's exhausting.
You know, like have them go deep.
I'll do it anytime, any place, toe to toe with Dr. Dan. I don't care.
I think Brian's actually somewhat of a better. He's a better arguer than Dan because Dan instantaneously, when he doesn't get his way, wants to get physical, and Brian never wants to get physical. He just cuts you with his words.
Well, Dan's physical and name calling. You know, that's his thing. He likes to hit low. I when he goes low, I go high.
Shut up, Michelle Obama. Stupid idiot.
He is so blue, is he not?
Yes.
That's my shirt.
I mean, but Anna, isn't he so fucking blue?
So fucking blue, Bubs.
God, you're blue. Hello.
Dabu dee dabu da.
That's what I was
Hey,
thinking.
Bob, I just
Oh
wanted
my.
to say, man,
That's exactly what I was thinking, Brian. I was like, I'm not going to say it.
You are on fire today, Brian. Absolute fucking fire. And you're not really even being irritating. You're just on fire today. Now, don't take that and get all fucking cocky with
I'm not.
it.
I'm
And
gonna
come back
stay in my
tomorrow.
lane. I'm gonna stay in the
Stay in your
pocket.
lane.
Stay
But
in
you're
my-
fucking. You're right now.
I've got my blocking
you're 10
assignment on the
10 for
offensive
10.
line. That's it.
You don't have to go for that 40-yard bomb. Your little 7-yarders are fucking running us right down the field, buddy.
I will be Julian Edelman all day.
Hello.
Taking hits over the middle.
Hey, Bubba, the reason I should probably hang up because the reason I called, you just killed it. He's killing it, man. Brian's killing it today.
Brian, he is. Brian, your head's going to be so fucking big.
It can't get much bigger. My neck can only hold so much.
You're going to send
my pencil neck.
You're going to send this air check to fucking Dan. You're going to email it. You're going to have Tyler pull all this shit for you and email it to Dan.
Are you kidding? I'm taking this air check and I'm going right to Cox with it.
Hello?
Hey, Bubba, good morning. 67.
Blitz, just right when he's right there, and then he spins himself out. Then he spins himself out.
He just texted me and said, hey, hopefully Bubba can give me a microphone, too.
He's fast time, and then Blitz, he pushes and hits the wall. Yeah. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's 67 Scout.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good. Two things. One, that B.J. Harris podcast, that was the best content I've seen in years. I mean, you have to do that more.
We're trying to do we're trying to do a bunch of different stuff, and we're also trying to do it across all of our platforms. So when we do a show on Twitch, we'll eventually turn that into something YouTube related and podcast and Facebook. So we're trying to really whore ourselves out the best we can.
Radio gold for sure. Number two, the way you handled that caller who called in about your foundation, I give you a lot of respect for that. You kept your cool. It was the way to go, man.
Well, it's embarrassing. Thank you, sir. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It really is. And he tried to shove it up my ass. And he was very factual, and what he knew and what he said. And he was just being a complete. He wasn't even being fucking cool about it. He was just trying to make me feel even more like a fucking loser than I already am. I already have struggles with having to borrow money against my foundation. I struggle with that. I deep down I do. But at the end of the day, I didn't do anything illegal. I borrowed money against my foundation, and I can write it off if I want as well. It's not something 100%. I'm proud of.
Hey, well, either way, you got a lifetime listener out of me. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Later.
On Facebook and YouTube on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Live, and that's just additional ways for us to distribute our whoreness, if we will.
You got to get it out.
Did you hear the guy yesterday on the foundation?
I did, and it's unfortunate. It's not necessary, and it's just cheap heat.
I don't know. It's just like...
you've given so much time, so much effort, so much energy. You could have given yourself a salary. You chose not to do that. You chose to go the high road, which is to borrow the money to pay it back, which you that's the high road. And for him to call you out was just shitty. It's just shitty.
I get tired of all the fucking hate and all the call outs.
But you just got to look above it. Most people would have hung up on him. So I do give you credit for hearing him out. But at some point, you can make a decision to block that type of hate out.
Yeah.
And nobody would think that you hold it against you.
But if I hung up, then it makes it
seems like you have something to hide.
Like I'm trying to hide something. And in full transparency, he was dead on with his figures. And so if you hang up on him, then the trolls are like, oh, you're fucking afraid. Or if you just let him roll, I think you do less damage if you just get it all out and you're just totally honest.
But
with people.
You made the perfect point. Is that you absolutely had to have that to keep the foundation going?
No,
because but to keep the foundation going, because without the business, there is no foundation.
Right.
Nobody's donating to the Bubba the Love Sponge Foundation if there's not a Bubba the Love Sponge show. So it was a necessary thing that you had to do at a really bad point in your life, and you're working your way back to where you need to be. And so just block that shit out, man. Don't fucking even pay it any mind. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
First of all, shit, that's 3 years old. It's not even like it was yesterday. It's 3 fucking years old. Get over it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Lummi, are you monitoring Facebook and YouTube?
I got both of them up.
What's the numbers? I think 570 on YouTube and
300 now on Facebook.
That's not bad.
No, we've been fluctuating between 850 and 950 the whole show.
Oh, cumulatively?
Between two,
yeah.
Are the Taliban running through the streets of Afghanistan much like the German army did? And I'm not trying to make this like it's a Nazi, Germany deal, but isn't it being reported that they literally are, walking into people's homes and saying
they have a kill list, anybody that's associated with the Americans or the Allies.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to exact revenge for the last 20 years.
So, and they're shooting protesters.
Yeah.
So, like, if you were going to go there and say, hey,
That's fucking balls,
You
man.
got some
I don't know
balls
what
to
you're-
protest
I don't know
in
what
that
you're
country.
doing. That's
Yeah.
imminent death. Like,
Yeah, but maybe they're saying that's better than the alternative.
or they're
I would-
hoping that someone captures it on film, like what happened, and they're like, this, puts pressure on the international community to do something.
I'm telling you right now, the international community ain't doing jack
I know, but that's
shit
maybe that's
about
what they're
this.
trying to show. Is
Don't
like,
you think
fucking
that
help
the
us.
international community is like, we were the leader of helping them,
right?
And when we pulled the fuck out, then what do you think that fucking Iceland's going to come in here and try? I mean, like,
yeah.
Great Britain. I mean, who else? Who else could say? Who else?
China.
Yeah, but
they wanted to fuck it up, but I think they're going to do business with the Taliban.
I think
try to control some of those opium fields.
That's the only thing of value in that country. Is the opium
lithium.
fields.
Lithium.
Well, yeah, lithium. Yeah, that's true for the batteries.
They have huge amounts of lithium?
Yes. There's got a lot of natural resources there.
But isn't lithium, like, at the end of the day, that would be the most valuable fucking everything's
yeah,
going to
aren't
battery?
there like chips and phones and shit? Like China could definitely fucking use
Blitz,
some
when are
fucking
there,
lithium.
is the chip shortage still going? Is there still a chip shortage, or are they
Yes.
getting on the other side of that?
There still is.
But
I
I mean,
went and there was barely any Doritos at Publix the other day.
Oh my!
Just when he's doing good.
I know.
Just when I fucking.
Oh, chips would be good on that sandwich. Shit.
Yeah, like Lay's,
Some Fritos?
Lay's potato chips. Just that little bit of
talking
crunch.
about the kind of chips that they put in the fucking Ford trucks. They got fucking
Oh,
football
sorry.
fields full of old Ford
Now you're
trucks. They
talking
can't
about
get
Pringle
going.
Willies.
Blitz, are they making a dent on that at all?
They are. I mean, so the problem was they closed all the factories for months.
Right.
And then it takes forever to ramp them back up.
Brandon Dunning, $10 cash.
Brandon the Quad. And so, but they were saying there was a chip shortage and they couldn't sell these. There was actually dealerships that didn't have any cars, any new car inventory or new truck or inventory because they have all of these vehicles that are parked in like fields and stuff, and they're completely built.
Yep,
they're just
missing a
waiting
few
for
components.
They're just waiting for these chips to be built.
Yeah, the funny thing is the rental car companies, when COVID happened, they all sold off their fleets. And then now they're literally because they didn't have anywhere to put them, rent them. They every year they get new cars ordered, and this year there were no car orders. They didn't put in car orders, so that's why the used car market's so high because they're buying up so many cars to put back into their fleet.
Hello, who's this?
And their used cars, their used fleet is not in the used car market.
Right.
Hello.
Hey, Bubba, this is Jeremy from Nashville.
Hi, Jeremy.
Tennessee. Man, I've been watching all the changes going on for a very long time with you, and spent time in your place there, and I have to say, can I just tell you how inspired I am by the fact that when you're kicked, you don't just roll over and run away. When you get punched, you stand back up. I've been watching. I've been following. I've just been silent. I haven't called in, as you know, for quite some time. But I want you to know that you inspired me and several other people that I know.
Well, man, thank you. The last, starting circa 2000, late 16, early 17, were some of the most trying times of my life. And people like you and, really hardcore Bubba Army, like there's so many, way too many to mention. That that never left, and the hardcore Bubba Army that we've built back up on and are doing pretty well as we continue to monetize different avenues of content. The conventional way of doing radio is officially over, and it started realistically. I know I blow a lot of smoke up Tom Bean's ass, but July of 2017, Tom Bean has me in his office, which was located in this building. And he's like, listen, you're pretty much fucked on radio. You pretty much fucked yourself on radio. The one market that paid you a lot of money has now told you to pack sand. And you were going to have to figure out how to monetize you doing your program. And that started with us signing up and becoming a partner with Twitch. And we've continued to grow every year by like 30 and 40% since 2017. And it allows me to pay my payroll, to pay my people, to put on this show. And more importantly, I didn't give up. I was at some of my most lowest points of my life, but I didn't give up. And, one of the reasons why I didn't give up is because I knew that I could continue to do a good show. I just needed try to get on the other side of this. And people like you and a bunch of others, kept my head in the game. And thank you for thanking me, buddy. Thank you for thanking me, for real.
Well, again, I just kind of sat back and I just listened. And of course, I've always been a big supporter of yours. When I came up there a long time ago, you and I were going through a divorce at the same time, and you took me around the track. I'll never forget that. Never forget how gracious you were to me, and I've always been a huge supporter, and will continue to be. And the team that you have right now is phenomenal, and I think it's a different it's a different dichotomy, but at the same time, it's growth. It's stronger. I think it's stronger in a different way, and it's beautiful, man. So thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Stay strong, and thank you for calling him, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Nick went to 1999.
My dad said a similar thing.
What'd your dad say?
He wasn't like a long time listener or anything. He started listening when I got on the show, but he's like, I really respect that Bubba just refuses to just give up. He's just like he just had so much respect for you that you keep fighting.
I won't give up.
Bubba won't just roll over because he can't.
See, that's fucked up.
Because
you've been in the actual trenches of me fighting and getting sued and representing me.
You're a fighter and a survivor, and you know what?
You see him do tummy time.
Like you didn't have to throw. I can't fucking roll over because I can't roll over.
But I will say this seriously: is you don't need this shit. Like you could go do something else and be perfectly happy. Like you would be. Like you've said it multiple times. You would be happy just riding a grader, running some heavy equipment, and Terre Haute the rest of your life. But you want to do this because you're loyal to the fans.
And you're fucking gifted.
Well, that goes without saying, but he knows he has these people that their lives don't revolve around the show, but you are a part of so many people's lives.
I think that I have a gift, and I think that I've refined being a radio host in 35 years to the fact that I think I'm pretty good at it. And I think my ability to host a radio program and my ability to make a living at it with zero help. I mean, now, yes, we have partner status with Twitch, obviously, which helps. But we don't really make that much money from terrestrial radio. That's not our main template. And, not a lot of radio personalities. There's the Joe Rogans, and there's the other ones that have been able to survive less terrestrial radio. Howard being at the front of that, but that's a whole different situation in itself. It's still radio. It's still a big contract. And I've had to kind of reinvent myself. And so I think, I have a special attribute of being able to take any people. And this is me kind of patting myself on the back a little bit. But if I was to write my biography or had to kind of brag on myself a little bit, through the years of starting since, call it 1996, when I first kind of broke off of doing nights and started actually doing a show with people, with co-hosts and characters, and me being the leader of the deal and having four to six people on air at all times, I think I've been able to show that I am an upper echelon talent that can put anybody in various roles of co-hosting and get them over and make them
interesting
and make them popular and engage them in a way that people will pay for to listen or watch.
Well, not just that. Look at what people have done since they left your show, right? If it were truly nothing but talent on this show over the years, and it had nothing to do with you, then you would expect every single one of them to have gone on to something else and some other success after they left here, and it doesn't.
Only
happen.
one has.
And he's a thief and a liar and a crook.
Don't get me going on that one.
But none of the other ones that have tried
but
have.
Nobody else has succeeded to going out on their own. They don't have the talent. You have this gift to find what's interesting in somebody and bring it out.
And all under the guise.
Hell, you do it with Dr. Dan every single day.
Oh my God, that was a good one.
Wow. I mean, I do it with a 210-pound bad-toothed kid from Pasco too, with you, buddy.
Yeah, former Pasco, former bad tooth.
But I can't think.
I'm happy to be 210.
I was talking to a local radio guy about 6 months ago because it really meant a lot. I feel as if I have some unfinished business.
I know you do.
In Tampa. I
do.
I have some, like, Brian, I mean, please don't be a smart ass and just be honest and break it down truthfully. Like, don't try to get a fucking manatee joke on me or anything like that. But, like, I almost need to go to therapy over how bad I've been fucking blackballed and fucked with in Tampa. From the news media they pretty much were blackballed. We're done.
You could never go to therapy. You're not the type of person that can go through therapy, but you absolutely have been blackballed.
Why wouldn't he go to therapy?
Oh, he would control the whole process.
All right.
He wouldn't let the doctor do his job.
Let's not get involved into that minutia. Let's get involved in
but I'm saying
what I'm talking about, and that
absolutely
is
railroaded.
like I can't, and I literally have to fucking take medication to get over how bad I got fucked with, and how bad I continue to get fucked with, and like how like I'm unhireable, and like the greatest of all time, the greatest radio personality of all time in Tampa, Florida is me. I can fucking sit here and say Ron and Ron, fuck that, it's me. I'm the greatest of all time in Tampa, Florida.
Well, nobody's done bigger or better things than you either. So,
I mean, I got
syndication,
own facilities,
working with Howard Stern,
own facilities, fucking, own my own content. The reason why you don't hear any old Ron and Ron shit is because Ron and Ron didn't own it. CBS and the people they worked for owned it. And that being said, if the greatest of all time, Brian, if the greatest radio personality of all time, who's still relative in your market, who's still broadcastable in your market, who's still, a upper echelon rock talk show guy is still doing radio. Some of them are retired, some of them are dead. Mm-hmm. That being said, if that guy's available, and he didn't fucking touch kids, and he didn't fucking kill anybody, and he didn't do he's guilty of a few fucking stupid boneheaded things that he's done, of which none of it's not forgivable. I mean, we all know what I've done, and none of it's like, like, I'm not going to say that big of a deal, but realistically, not that big of a deal. I watched James Lofton this weekend do the pregame show on the Packer game, Brian, and they ran James Lofton out of town for sexual battery in Green Bay of a Green Bay woman. They ran him out of town, but yet they forgave him enough. Or Michael Vick or any of the fucks. I haven't done any of that shit. I have been told. I had a meeting with 98 Rock. Not interested. Had a meeting with Beasley on 98.7. Not interested.
Within the last month?
Within the last 6 months. Not interested. It'll never happen. We're not interested. Now, Brian, isn't that like Tom Brady being available to go back to New England and them saying not interested? Like, I can you help me understand it? I know all of it always ends to me fucking saying this shit. I just can't fucking understand it.
So there's a couple things going on. One, behind the scenes, there is a big player that I think controls the industry and is preventing the message has been sent not to mess with you, not to work with you. That's number one. And number two is they're pussies. Nobody wants to take a chance. Right now, the radio industry has been cut down to nothing.
It's watered down.
It's watered down bullshit, and nobody wants to put their neck out on the line and lose whatever little gig they have. Because it used to be, if you were a program director, you took a chance in this market, you could go somewhere else. There ain't anywhere else to fucking go now. So if you have a piece of wood, if you have that door from the Titanic and you're holding on, you're not taking any chances. You're just going to ride that thing out as long as you possibly can.
My last year at Cox, I got a few phone calls, and it wasn't just me, but everybody that was on air about what kind of position we need to be putting forward on a certain issue. It went from real raw radio to this is kind of how we stand, this is how we present it, and that's obviously why I ended up getting fired, because I did my own thing, but that's in the direction it's going.
So I was talking to this one radio guy who's still very high up in one of the two companies I mentioned, and he's like, you don't get it. Your ego says you have to be back in Tampa radio. That's your ego, because you feel as if you need to have some unfinished business, because, quite frankly, you did get fucked. You got fucked. You got absolutely fucking railroaded. Fucked. You got a major corporation to run you through the federal court system to fucking bankrupt you, to make you unhireable. Like, basically, that's what happened. But what you don't realize are these radio personalities, they all talk about you because you are the only guy that's reverse engineered it. You're the only guy that's got his own studios. You're the only guy that owns his own content. And you're the only guy that's able to pay a fucking payroll, mortgage, and all the other shit it takes to run a fucking business, have a little left over to make a living, and not have to deal with corporate fucking radio.
Well, that's the thing.
You've reverse engineered it. They all want to be you. As much as you'd like to be doing mornings on fucking 98.7, those fuckers were wishing they were doing what the fuck you're doing, because you don't, because
Bubba.
you don't need them.
They're so sick of doing bullshit radio where they have to do, like, you know, the holidays of the day, or, you know, just kind of like bubblegum stuff, because they can't get away with saying real shit anymore.
And they don't own, and they've not built up any, they have zero ability or delivery mechanisms or platforms that could make any money outside of the fucking show they're doing for that corporation.
Well, it's not just that. They've tried too, and they've failed. Like, they've tried to do their own little TV thing or their own little
Periscope
streaming thing, and
whatever.
they've tried, and they can't do it because they don't have the level of loyalty and rabid and staying
Fans,
yeah, power that you have. I mean, you have.
Well, and they
I
never-
grew up listening to you on 93.3 back in the day.
But here's what they, and here's what they don't have. And a lot of people's like, hey, Bubba, why don't you get more mad at Howard? You know, Howard, if at the end of the day, if Howard really wanted you on, you could be on, and fuck Howard. The only reason why I am able to do what I do today and be able to sustain, be self-sufficient, is the 5 years of global thumbprint he allowed me to have. He gave me a global stage with his rub for 5 years. And I would say that probably 80% of the Bubba Army, no matter by what means you're listening, whether you're watching me on Facebook, whether you're watching our YouTube channel, whether you're a Twitch subscriber, whether you go download our podcast, whether you go our OnlyFans, whether you buy our merch, whatever, 80% of the people that listen and contribute and pay for this program were probably introduced to me through SiriusXM. And nobody has ever in this town, or for that matter, there's only Scotty Farrell, and there would only be a couple people that could ever say you were anointed and made by Howard Stern. That is why I'm here today. If I was just Bubba the Love Sponge syndicated guy out of Tampa, I'd have a little bit of a chance because I was syndicated in, 10, 12 cities throughout the years. But I never had that global mechanism that Howard afforded me for 5 years. Not Calta, Garabo, Orlando, all these stupid fucks, which I don't know what you guys are going to do. Radio is shrinking. They are not getting controversial and finding people to move the needle controversial. They are getting safer.
Well, this is what will happen. They'll keep renewing their contract for less and less money, liking their job less and less, putting out a worse product every single year that goes by until eventually it's over. Radio itself is never going to completely go away.
It'll never go away.
But it's never going to be what it was ever.
Just like, tell me of a person right now that only watches TV through an antenna and the 5 or 6 or 7 local stations you can get.
If there's a few, they're going to be dead in about 5 years.
Everybody,
or they have no money.
Or even if regular radio represented cable, how many of us have cable only?
Shane Raines, $9.99,
and a bitch ain't one.
How many of us have cable only, or how many of us have either gotten rid of cable or practically stream everything? I got rid of cable.
Yeah, it's funny because 5 years ago everyone was going to rabbit ears, but now with all the streaming services out, everyone has at least one.
Yeah.
It's all streaming now.
I only have cable because my parents live with me and they're old.
And they have to hear Watch Bay News 9.
No, they Golden Girls. And, like
They wanna watch
literally
Nick at
Golden
Night,
Girls
Nick at
and
Night.
Everybody
Not
Loves
on
Raymond.
Netflix.
No, those shit.
No.
Hello?
First of all, getting
They
them to
don't
use
have
apps.
Hey,
Yeah.
can I speak
Exactly.
to Bubba?
Yeah, this is Bubba.
Hey, Bubba, how you doing?
Good. Well, I'm doing good. I'm doing better. Thanks.
Hey, I just wanted to chime in and say I've been a long-time listener. I've been living in Tampa my whole life. Listened to you on 93.3. Really wasn't into you at that time, but, you know, you kind of grew on me, especially when you went to Sirius Satellite, and I got me a subscription to specifically listen to your show through that. And when they cut you, I immediately shut my service off. I'm done with them. And it was, I don't know, it's been a couple months ago. I was on I-275 driving my FJ Cruiser northbound, and you come up beside me in a dually Ford and hang out the window and was waving at me. I'm like, Bubba, you know, that was pretty cool.
Oh, did you have a Bubba Army? You probably had a Bubba Army sticker on your shit.
Yeah, I
like
had an Army sticker on the back.
When I'm driving up and down the highway, if I see a Bubba Army sticker, which I see a few here and there, I'll make sure I roll the window down and give the guy a motherfucking thumbs up. They usually shit their pants. They're like, "Oh my god,
it's Bubba."
They swerve into me and we both die.
As soon as I looked over, I was like, "Damn, Bubba, sweet." You know.
Well, listen, man. How do you get us now? How do you listen to us now, buddy?
I'm listening to you on, I believe it's TuneIn Radio or iHeart, one of those right now. But you know, I'd kind of listen to you on 820 when I'm driving around the area, and when I can, you know, pick you up, I'm listening to you on that. But then I switch over to my headset and listen to you on the app there on the radio. But that's kind of bizarre. You know, I met. You remember Quattro?
Yes, from the Mexican Olympic. Yeah, number 4, Quattro.
Yeah, well, he was a really good friend of mine. I've known him for like 25 years. He passed away last year from COVID.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, he sure did.
Well, I just buried.
It was like
I just buried a good friend of mine, Elwood Buck Bruce Bush yesterday.
Yeah, well, that's what, you know, made me think about that. You know, I miss my buddy Frank. I've known Frank since like '95. I started hauling fuel, and he was the dispatcher at the company.
Are you a big guy?
And nah, I mean,
you got a heavy breathe, man.
You probably driving that.
I think he's saying a lot of words. Hey, do you have a Amazon Prime account? You need to start watching on Twitch. You're missing a lot of content.
Yeah, you should watch us on Twitch. That's fucking great. Plus, you get the hot mic feature, which is when we're doing commercials, we talk like men and make fun of each other and talk about honest tits.
Well,
so that's pretty cool.
I hear that on the app that I'm listening to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's on
good.
BAR.
Yeah.
It's piped through.
So I must be on Bubba Army app or whatever.
Yep.
But anyway, I was just, you know, thanks for sticking in there for so many years, man. It's like, you know, I'm driving around here. You're about the only entertainment for me. I'm kind of over any other of the local shows. Will not mention any names.
Yeah, that last shit's over. Hey, I appreciate you, my friend, man. Be safe out there, okay?
All right, Bubba.
All right, man. Thanks. So anyway, I mean, like, you know, I'm so very fortunate, and we're very thankful. And as we learn how to, you know, now we're doing Facebook, and YouTube's been really good for us. We've kind of turned the corner on YouTube. I think we're approaching 42,000 subscribers on that.
Nice. And we got over that 107 on Facebook.
And more importantly, and Blitz, this is really, I have to thank you. Because you've really taken the podcast and made sure that there's something on there every day.
Yep.
That's been in your power alley, and it really is fucking shown. We're going to have our best month ever on the podcast.
Awesome.
And it's going to get even better because I'm going to be doing the sports show with Lummy and Tiz.
And Brian, really, I mean,
and I'll do a show with Anna. I'll do a show with Dan. He just
as
is
polarizing as you are. You're great for content, and you know, is anything you'd like to do ancillary, I'm all for real.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Lummy to follow back up with me.
Lummy, will you follow Lummy? Are you afraid he's going to become a bigger star than you?
No, I just got the approval an hour ago.
I could never become a bigger star than Lummy.
I already talked to Blitz about it.
All right, Lummy, let's hear you practice on how you'd ask Brian. Go ahead. I could just promise.
Okay, you did it right, Lummy. I was waiting for it. You did it right.
Lummy, would it be
Good job.
Lummy, would it be text or would it be
I was after you gave the okay today. I was going to
Is
go to
Lummy
him
kind of
for-
turning into me a little bit? Is he like a little mini Bubba?
He is
Oh,
100%.
he's so over it, it
you
shows.
do, he wants to do
Lummy,
just like you.
No, Bubba, don't listen to
Little
him.
big Bubba.
Lummy, are you
he's
trying?
little big Bubba.
Are you trying to bite off?
Buffalo-headed Bubba.
Are you trying to bite off me, Lum?
No, Bubba, I just...
Are you biting me,
You're the
kid?
greatest of all time. If I could just be an inkling of you, that would just be best.
All right, so I actually give you the
Great answer.
I give you the permission to try to be to throw a little Bubba in your deal. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank
So
you.
go ahead. So this is now if you're truly me, you know that I hate talking on the phone.
Yeah.
So I'll handle everything through text.
Okay.
And I think you're kind of the same way.
Yes,
are you?
I
I
don't
think
like
the only
talking on the
person
phone.
you really talk on the phone is when Ashley's tripping you a new asshole.
Correct. Other than that, I like texting.
Right, and you don't even really talk much in that scenario. You're just listening usually.
Yes.
And,
Or screaming.
Yes.
Or screaming.
Got to get my word out.
All right, so let's do like a make-believe text to you and Brian. You just got the okay.
Okay.
Now, not only did you get the okay, but like fucking have some initiative and follow through on this shit, Lummy.
I will. No, I've been waiting with... that's Blitz. I've been waiting for
right,
Brian to come in.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Brian.
I'm not responding to hey anymore.
Oh.
First off, I looked at my text. I put hello to you. Hello.
Another time you said hey. I've got it, and I'll show it.
All right, well, let's not get...
Hey, what's up?
Brian, are you free on Wednesdays?
I can make myself available. It depends on the time.
I talked to Bubba and Blitz, and I would like to know if you wanted to come in and sit on the mic with me and Tizzy and do a sports show. Are you free?
on the mic.
No, not sit on the mic. How
Wanna
about
sit on the
fucking
mic?
how about
no
co-host?
farting. No farting on the mic.
How about co-host?
Be a co-host with me and Tizzy on a sports show on Wednesday.
He already said yes. He did. He said it depending on the time.
What time? This is...
Yeah, what time?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to answer for you, Brian.
That's okay. I was letting you go.
5
PM?
Yes.
I can make that work.
All right. Well, I'll see you Wednesday at 5.
What a
Lock
dick.
it in.
Lock it in. Don't do me dirty.
Lock it in. Don't show up late.
Yeah, don't be late.
Okay.
So now is next Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Are you locked in on that one, Lummy?
Yes.
Is that what you are?
Yes, if that's good with you.
I mean, well, it's good. Is it good with Brian?
Brian?
Uh-oh.
He's looking at his
Alrighty.
deal.
Well, how long is it? An hour?
Yeah, I mean, it can't. Yeah.
We can go a little over if we start flowing.
I can do 5 to 6.
Okay. First show 5 to 6, 25th. Is that good with you, Bubba?
Well, it's good with me. Have you checked with Tyler?
Blitz?
Yeah.
You didn't even check with Tyler.
I already talked to Tyler. We're good.
Yeah, Tyler's good.
I checked with Tyler. He was there.
Well, maybe Brian can bring some some structure because you and Tyler are all over the fucking road. Like, Lummy, you get lost.
They don't kind of program it?
No. Lummy has these little fucking notes that he's written down, and then he always refers back to Tyler's racing when he's lost.
Well, there were a lot of people
for
in
instance,
chat. There were a lot of people in
he'll
chat
be
that
lost
said
and be
that.
like, what's the difference between dirt and...
Who was in chat saying that?
I was
Lummy?
getting a lot of guidance in chat for telling me,
What
why are you not talking to
what was
Tyler?
her scream name?
Well, there was 2 people at that point.
Who?
One might have been Big Daddy Boss Man.
Who's that?
Bubba Clem.
Lummy, you're such a fucking liar.
No, not you.
No, he's absolutely right.
Iggy.
It was Iggy and Bubba. They're both in chat going, you need to talk to Tyler about racing. Here's what you need to do. Here's what you need to do.
Because he was just talking about stupid
And then
shit.
the next day, Lovey brings up and goes, I don't even remember any of that.
You guys are all fucked up. I'm getting tired. I'm ready to go home.
Thank you, Bubba.
Brian, I got vaccinated, right?
I did.
Right.
I'm happy for
one
you.
shot.
I got the one shot, and then I'm
So far, yep.
I'm going to follow through, of course, and get the other one.
If you're going to get one, you might as well get 5.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, are you vaccinated?
Yes.
All right. Which one did you get?
I got Moderna.
That's what I got.
And that apparently is the most effective against the Delta variant.
Now, was your arm sore?
Like a motherfucker.
So was mine.
Like so bad, like exactly 48 hours.
It's same here. Okay, day 1, pretty fucking bad. Day 2, I put some ice on it, but it was better than day 1. And then day 3, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Yep,
like I'm
completely.
pretty fucking good on
and
it.
the key is actually, it was better the second time because I was like purposefully not moving my arm as much.
No, the key to it is to move.
You got to keep moving it.
I Googled it and it said actually, if you would do some mild arm-like exercises and like some shoulder stuff, like it helps. They actually want you to do that.
Yeah.
So I did some shit. Now I have to get my second one. Now, are you going to get in for the third?
I'm going to wait and see. I'm one of those. I'm not an early adopter of new technology. I like to see what everybody else is doing and let them be the guinea pigs.
Aren't they like pushing that here?
Yeah, Biden yesterday, I saw a press conference. He's like, we got to
Starting
get
in
this,
September.
we gotta get this third shot.
I'll say this. If you're immunocompromised, you absolutely, and you have the first two, go get your third. And if they're letting you do it, if they're suggesting it and your doctor's suggesting it, because my wife has a coworker, her father fully vaxxed, but he had cancer, and she just lost him. So very sad, and yeah.
When is the new curb? Is the new curb back?
They're almost done shooting, but I want this. This
story right here.
This is my favorite story of the entire year.
Go ahead and talk about it then.
So Larry David spends his summers in Martha's Vineyard, and so does Alan Dershowitz, who is known as Epstein's friend, and
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes.
And Larry and
But wasn't Alan Dershowitz at one time a huge slinging dick attorney
with Clintons? He was very in with the Clinton crowd.
Right.
Yes.
Who was also in with Epstein.
Right.
And so was Trump, who was also in with Epstein.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why isn't Clinton catching any Epstein shit? Nothing
He's
can
Slick
stick.
Willie, man.
Nothing
the
can stick.
establishment.
Nothing can stick on Bill.
He's Slick Willie.
He's the establishment.
I mean, like who the fuck died and made Bill king? Like nothing sticks on Bill.
You can't get me.
You can't get me away.
I was on that island more than anybody. I was on that island more than Jeffrey.
I fuck it was my island. Goddamn, it's my island.
I got him good.
I'll tell you how good I got him. It's my island. I just put it in Jeff's name.
It can't be rape if you don't know their age.
Hey, do you know I've actually Do you know that I've actually spoke on the phone with him?
Yeah, I heard.
And it was the most surreal shit I've ever had in my entire
Because
fucking
of
life.
Morgan and Morgan, right?
Yeah, I'm
Morgan.
in John Morgan's office talking about some shit, and he's helping me, do some shit. And
What kind of shit?
Well, I can't really get into that.
No, I'll talk about it.
Just shit.
But it's some shit.
We can reenact it.
No, we cannot.
I can do it right now. Hello.
No, you can't.
Hello. No.
You need to make this quick, Sponjo. I'm about to break one off into this intern's ass.
So I'm eating tacos with John Morgan across the street. I'm eating tacos with John Morgan across the street, and I got this conundrum. I got this thing, and I'm helping John. John's navigating it, helping me navigate this particular thing I have. And he goes, "Bubba, I tell you, we need to call Mr. President." I go, "Who?" He goes, "Bill Clinton." Well, how are we gonna fucking call Bill Clinton? He goes, "Watch." So we're in this taco fucking place, and we call up Bill Clinton. And John goes, "Mr. President, it's John." He goes, "Oh, wait, John, call me back in about 30 minutes. Well, fuck. So we get done with our tacos across the street, go to John Morgan's office. John Morgan calls him on speakerphone, and fucking Bill Clinton answers. And we have to email Bill what I have. So we email Bill what I have, and he looks at it. And we then start talking about it, and it was just so surreal to be having a conversation with Bill Clinton. It was just so fucking surreal. I mean, Brian, could you ever imagine? Like, I probably talked to him with John for about 5 minutes, and he even addressed me. He's like, "Hey, Bubba, I got that." I will tell you this. He said, well, I don't think I can even tell you that, what he really did say. I'm not going to say what context it is, but he goes, "Oh, wait, I tell you, I don't blame that guy. That's pretty nice."
Oh, yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I heard about you. You're the only one with more sex scandals than me.
No way. Fuck.
You and I are cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
I kept the love sponge in the Oval Office.
Think about this, though, Brian.
I made Monica clean up with the love sponge.
But think about this. This is what people don't realize. And I'm not trying to make myself more fucking famous than I really am. But first of all, Donald Trump knows who I am. I've met Donald Trump, and if you were to ask Donald Trump while he was the president of the United States in the Oval Office, "Do you know Bubba the Love Sponge? Have you heard of Bubba the Love Sponge? Do you know?" The answer would be yes. Bill Clinton, former president, I don't know if he knew about me while he was in the Oval Office. He knows about me. I mean, isn't that kind of cool that that our current governor, Ron DeSantis, that he knows about me. He was a junior he was in high school during my 98 Rock days.
Yeah, so he knows you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he was a 9, 10, 11, and 12th grader at Dunedin High when I was fucking rolling on 98 Rock with Lesbian Tuesdays, Fat Philly Fridays, Redneck Mondays, 12 Boobs of Christmas,
No
all that
Panties
kind of
Thursdays.
deal. I mean, think about it. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Charlie Chris kind of did me dirty.
Well, but he
Jeb
knows
Bush
who you
knew
are.
Jeb Bush.
Oh yeah, Jeb Bush. Remember when B Fudd saw Jeb Bush?
Yeah. He had shirts.
That's right, shirts. Whew, that's all I got. Oh, so what? Tell me the story. Tell me the story right here, Brian.
So they're on Martha's Vineyard, and they used to be friends.
Larry David and Alan Dershowitz.
Larry David, and they see each other. There's a little like general store, grocery store there. And Alan sees Larry inside the store and says, "Hey, Larry," and Larry just walks away. Doesn't say anything to him.
It almost feels like a Curb episode, does it not?
If the music was playing, if you read the exchange that's reported in this story,
It's only a soundtrack away from being an episode.
Right? Yeah, it's absolutely.
So tell me the exchange right now.
Larry ignores him. They leave the store, and Alan comes up to him and goes, Larry, you can still talk to me. And Larry goes, "You're disgusting. Your entire enclave. It's disgusting. You're disgusting." And
he said, No, we really can't. I saw you with your arm around former Trump Secretary Mike Pompeo or whatever. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and then Dershowitz is like, "He was my student at Harvard. I do that with all my former students." And he goes, "It's disgusting. Your entire enclave. It's disgusting. You're disgusting." And then he walks away. And then Alan Dershowitz takes off his shirt. And underneath it, he has another shirt that says something like, "It's the Constitution, stupid," or something like that.
Like ready to go?
Like ready to go. Like he was like
he gets into these confrontations often.
Like he was prepared for it. Yeah. And then they reached out to Alan and talked to him about it. And, he's like, "Well, it's unfortunate. It's not funny."
He has cheese teeth. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, he does?
Yeah, it's so gross.
Now, he wasn't part of the dream team, was he? Alan Dershowitz. Was he part of OJ's defense team?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It was like Kardashian.
It was the Kardashian and
Cochran.
Cochran, yeah.
No, but then there was...
I thought Dershowitz was part of it.
a part of the group. Yeah, he was. He was in there.
Bubba Clem again for the fucking win, bitch!
3-0.
I 3-0 on you, Brian.
Yeah, he was criminal law.
And so,
he was there.
And so was the guy, the older gentleman from
F.
Florida,
Lee Bailey.
F. Lee Bailey, that was good. That represented.
It was Shapiro, Cochran, Carl Douglas, Sean Chapman, Gerald Ullman, Robert Kardashian, Alan Dershowitz, F. Lee Bailey,
Barry Scheck,
Peter Neufeld. Isn't he a monkey? Robert Blazier and William Thompson.
Do you think OJ paid for that?
Yes.
No, for real.
Yes, he paid for a good chunk of that legal defense. Yes. That's where all of his money went.
That would be a question to ask him. How much? I mean, you don't think any of
those?
Great
investment.
You don't think any of those? You don't think any of those did that pro bono?
I mean, maybe a few of them like cut him a deal. It estimates he had approximately $5 million in fees. The exact amount OJ paid is not known specifically.
$5 million in fees, and what was that? 92? Was that
94?
96?
Does any?
No, 98, right?
No, it was like 95.
Was there anybody? Well, except Tyler, he wasn't born till 2002. But is there anybody else that didn't watch the famous Bronco chase, or did everybody watch it?
Oh, I watched it.
I watched it because it was interrupting the freaking Knicks playoff
on every
game.
channel.
Baywatch.
Oh, the Knicks game. I was watching.
Does everybody know where you were during the Bronco chase?
I know where I was during the reading of the verdict.
Yeah, the verdict, I remember.
I was in 8th grade, American history class.
I was in a convenience store.
With Ignacio Perez was my teacher. I remember exactly where it was.
But during the verdict or during the verdict, right?
Yep.
And did they have it as part of the lesson where they were gonna they piped it in?
Our entire school was watching it. Every single classroom had the O.J. Simpson verdict
so
on.
our school made it that teachers were not allowed to turn any TV on. No, like kids were not allowed to do anything.
Didn't want them to riot or something.
I had a Walkman in my backpack and had turned it on and then sat my head on it to listen to it.
Oh no, we had every TV in school turned on.
They told everyone do not play it because they were worried that like riots were going to break out.
I was in Palm Harbor and Holly gave me oral. I was watching it.
I was being fat in a convenience store and I was like 12.
You were a kid in a convenience store?
Yeah, like my mom owned a dance studio and like a strip mall, and a few of the businesses down there was a convenience store, and the guy that owned it was a guy named Sam. He was Chaldean from Michigan. Go figure. And we were like at the register about to pay, and he's like, "Hold on," and we were just watching it there with him.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, Bubba. It's Bonnie and Clyde, FTE.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I got something I got to ask you. So you know how the other day you went off about the whole Hogan stuff?
I go off every few days about that shit.
Yeah, so I have a question about that. So I'm a long-time listener. I've been listening to you since you started on the news with Howard. And when this scandal first came out, I questioned it because you were such a loyal friend. I know you would do anything for him. And if you go back and listen to an episode, do you know at one time he made a comment on the Sirius show when somebody got paid billions of dollars, I think, like on a sex tape scandal? He told you on the air, "Hey, Bubba, I got to get me one of those."
Yes,
yes. And then I kind of felt like that you did it on purpose to help a friend. And then when he went on Howard and bashed you, I'm like, "Oh,
hey, Blitz,
shit,
can you
this is real."
Hold on, sir. Blitz, can you email that to Tom Bean?
I did.
Oh,
he CC'd on that same exact email I sent to you.
He just texted me and said, "Any update on getting me the signed agreement?"
Yeah, if you look at that email I sent you, it's you and CC'd him.
Yeah, I can assure you that Bubba was not a part of it. It was not planned, sir.
Listen, sir.
I don't think it was. It sounds shitty that he made a comment like that, and then it happens, and then he fucking trashes you.
Yeah,
well, not just that he makes millions and millions of dollars off of it, and he still holds a grudge.
Right.
Well, here's
But
the
that's
deal.
what he wanted.
He did say haphazardly, like he did say in a smart ass type way, "Man, I need to get a sex tape scandal."
Yes.
He did say that. Lummy, who says he probably knows what day it's from and what show it's from, has not provided that for me. Lummy, you probably we probably need to find that excerpt, Lummy.
Okay.
Yeah, if Lummy could find that, dude, it'll be funny to listen back to that. That's when he was calling your show all the time, going, "Bubba, I'm so broke. Linda took all my money. I need to get paid."
I know. Trust me, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So it just seems shitty.
His son, I'm just going to say this. His son would have done a lot of time in prison if it wasn't for me.
I know you did so
No.
much.
You don't even know. You don't even really fucking know what I did. I'm going to have to check the statute of limitations before I go any further. See you later, buddy. I love you. Brian, what? Lummy, look up Nick Hogan's wreck.
It was terrible. He was going 105 miles an hour.
Look up what day that was.
Where was it? Was it in South
Clearwater.
Florida? It was in Clearwater?
Yeah, it was in Clearwater.
Oh, shit.
Tell me what day it is.
You got arrested November 13, 2007. In serious car accident, it says August 26, 2007.
2007.
That was on TMZ.
So that would have been, how many years ago is that? That's 10, like 14, 15 years?
Yeah.
Suspected of driving under the influence and racing.
So anything I may have done wrong or illegal that night?
No,
Brian,
let's not talk about anything like
Brian,
that.
just
no.
shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about anything. But anything I would have done, I think would be out of the statute of limitations now.
Probably, but...
Yeah, I know I will talk to you about what the fuck it is.
All right.
And I'm not going to talk about on the air.
Don't get mad at me. Just trying to provide you counsel.
I know, and I'm trying to tell you just I'm not going to say nothing.
Okay.
But I just need to check. I mean, the only thing that doesn't have a statute of limitations is like capital kid touching and rape and like stuff like murder, right?
Well, there's tricky parts in the law though. Ongoing conspiracies to cover up or commit crimes can be charged, and so that it can get a little bit sticky. They have ways around the statute of limitations in some situations.
What say you?
Hold on. I'm saying that Nick Hogan could probably still be in prison if it wasn't for what I did. That's all I'm saying. And I think that's how we end the fucking show. Brian, we'll see you tomorrow, 6?
If you want me here, I'll be here.
We'll see you.
All right.
6 a.m. Go to our podcast world and become a daily downloader.
Yeah, it's up now.
Thank you.